Oh, I'm good.
Alright, well, if no one needs to do anything, Banner kind of just sits up, hops down off the mushroom, kind of looks over at you guys. So, still going for the big guy? He points out.
He points which way?
South, towards where everyone says the beholder is.
He nods.
Okay. I need 2 people to roll. I'm going to be mean on this one. Tanya.
Yeah, what you need me to roll?
I need you to roll a persuasion check. And Ari, I need you to roll a persuasion check. Hey, that's not bad. Uh-huh.
Is it 25 sufficient for whatever she is attempting to persuade?
Yeah. Alright, so you watch as the little sprout runs over. Tanya, it's going to look at you at first.
Alright!
It's kind of strangely, and it waves at you, and then it's going to run away. Ari, you probably could guess it's the exact same one you'd met earlier. It runs up to you and it has something clenched in its hands. And it kind of like holds them up above, like wanting you to put your hands below it.
Okay. So, but both your hands kind of cupped together below its hands?
It drops it and it's just like a blue opal, kind of smooth stone.
Yes. Suppose I should use the one. So I can actually, does it look like these things understand us, or?
Roll an insight check. Yeah, you gather they don't understand you at all. Maybe basic hand emotions at best, but you're not even sure.
She will use the one then. Is this for me?
Rock. You take rock.
It's a very pretty rock.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
It just kind of
My
smiles.
name's Ari, by the way.
It just kind of doesn't get, but it just looks happy anyways. And then it runs away.
All right. I need to refill that actually.
Okay. So
she will also bring the stone.
You're cutting out a lot.
Grabbing coffee. I suppose actually she should be first. Does this stone just like a blue stone? Is it crystalline? Is it glowing?
It's not even really glowing. It's kind of like a smooth bluish opal. You want him to identify it, detect magic it? There you go.
Yeah, just to see if it's some kind of magic stone or just a pretty one. I'm gonna get a drink quickly, so I'll be right back.
So,
I'm back. Anybody hear me?
oh, you do, you know.
Okay, I'm back.
Ari wanted you to identify the rock that the little mushroom kid gave him.
Okey-doke.
Or detect magic. Was it detect magic or identify? I forget what you said.
As long as we have time, I'll do both.
Yeah, there's plenty of time. You guys are eating lunch anyways. Well, it's when you're going, so I guess you may not want to do both. Up to you, though.
Well, I guess I can do an identify. If nothing comes back, it's also not magical, so.
Fair enough. Okay. So you take the 10 minutes while everyone's gathering up their things. The stone is magical. It's some sort of restoration property. Although the effect it has is a little bit strange. It prevents something, but you're not familiar with like the concept of the rune. It's just a type of magic you've probably never seen before. But it's just some sort of protective item.
Protective, you say?
It's a protective item.
Okay.
And it appears to be a passive item. So it is, you would gather anyone who probably wears it or keeps it on their person would be able to benefit from it. It does require attunement.
Yeah, Gronkum is locked. Can you unlock him, please?
What do you want to do?
Unlock Gronkum,
Gronkum's locked.
Oh, gotcha.
please.
Did you hear any of that, Ari?
Are you home already?
Yeah.
He's in the
That
machine
was fast.
now.
Well, no, not home. I'm at my store.
Ah.
My work computer is much better than the laptop at home,
All right.
and much closer to the
You're clear.
where I was supposed to go.
Did you hear any of the descriptions, Ari?
I heard it's a protective rune.
Yeah,
We're not
it
sure
is.
what's protective against, but
That I can't tell. I know as long as you keep it on your person, after time you'll kind of start vibing with it, i.e. you got a tune. And provides a protection, but I can't identify exactly from what. Or against.
oh. That's very kind of you.
And just seems
Thank
happy.
you.
Yep. Thank you. And then it runs away. You and your words. All right. So, who's up front with Banner? Or are we sticking to the party order that we had previously?
Might as well.
Worked for us.
So, all right. So, as you're getting ready to go, right next to Theris, Tanya, and Leah, a little puff of smoke just appears. There you guys are. I'm looking all over for you.
Who's this?
That sounds familiar.
You look down to see a little imp. I think it just has some stuff to do. Are you guys not done yet?
Done with
Oh no, they sucked out your brains.
Not yet, unfortunately.
Who the hell are you?
I'll just look at him. I think we've met.
No, I remember if I met you.
This is Jaeger, right?
Mhm.
I'll just give him a weird look.
Hmm.
He may remember you. He just looks cocky. Like, so how much longer, everybody? I was with what?
You were with Daft and Nicodemus, weren't you?
Yeah, and then he died. Remember prison cell?
I meant recently.
Recently? No, I think that was probably like, what, like 4 or 6 months ago? Pretty sure I'd remember if I saw death.
Out of character, I can't help but notice that he didn't say Nicodemus.
Insight check?
Sure. I have that taken. I'm pretty confident. Haha, I do. He appears to at least think he's telling the truth.
Did you hit your head somewhere?
Who told you?
You.
And he just kind of like smacks his head a little bit. He's like, yeah, it's good as new. It's like, so, find the package? It's like, what's that god-awful smell?
You are here just in time to help us kill a beholder.
You're funny. She said beholder.
Yep.
Why aren't you all laughing?
Because that's where we're headed.
But why?
It's on the way.
Just for fun.
Aren't you guys like magic people? You're walking. Where the hell are you?
On our way to get the package.
We're on the
Gold
beach,
is in the way.
next to the sea.
Pretty sure
beautiful.
we're not on the beach. Where are we exactly?
Caves.
Caves? What caves?
They're caves. What do you want to know?
He just looks around. It's like, what did you get me into?
I mean, we're on our way to the package still. We're just taking a little detour.
Ay, 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 ay. Like, what's
Wait,
the
did you
backpack?
see the big flying thing?
What's that?
Malcolm asked the party if the imp saw the big flying that we're currently underground hiding from.
Oh, the big guy?
Yeah, the
Like-
demon. But it doesn't say demon.
The devil. He's looks like, never heard of anything like that. Like Nicodemus wasn't much of what you'd call a learned world traveler. He was more of a learned world drinker.
To each their own.
It's like, my poor buddy. He's like, any hoozle.
Then where did you disappear to?
Oh, me, I had some errands to run. Things to do. I was supposed to be done with this a long time ago, but no. You guys have to keep taking this scenic route.
You call this scenic?
Well, I've certainly never been wherever this is before, so it seems like the scenic route to me. And what's with Smelly?
He is our guide through the caves.
It's like, what? Wait a minute. That's a drow.
And what of it?
What caves are we in exactly? And he just kind of eyeballs you.
Oh, you know, of the cave variety.
Roll a deception check. Not that you're fully not telling the truth.
It's just a misleading truth.
Natural 20.
Ooh, dang.
It's kind of. Oh, wait,
Doesn't
no.
really
It
matter.
misrolled.
We're going to pick up the package.
It misrolled. It misrolled. It was the wrong thing. It has a. Actually, yeah, no, it's still what we got there, anyways.
Malcolm starts heading south.
And he just kind of like flutters with his wings. You notice, though, where he was making his wings sound really irritating before, apparently now kind of putting two and two together as to where he is, he seems to not be trying to draw as much attention to himself.
I wonder why.
All right. So, as we head south, you continue out of the mushroom grove where these creatures live. You see mushrooms sporadically, but not nearly as much. However, you do pass several statues on your way out of their grove and into the connecting tunnels.
What does statues look like?
I assume of the incredibly lifelike variety.
Roll perception checks for anyone who wants to take a look. Leah and Cronkum, and you guys notice mostly in general, but you pick out the more individual specific ones. Lots of these mushroom creatures that you had found previously. A lot of goblins. Two bigger creatures. Leah, you would know these are hobgoblins.
Interesting.
You find one human and maybe like 3 drow. And some random creatures. Anyone who want to do anything you're passing through?
Gronkum will take a closer look at the human.
Sure. Roll investigation check.
Look at this great modifier here.
Hey!
Ooh.
Hey! Not bad. Did I have a good picture? I could drop the title. I know I loaded her. At some point, I have this picture. Yeah, I didn't. Yep, there it is. All right. So, change this one. This is the map. Actually, I'll just put in the call backtrack. And see a stone statue of a woman with long, thick hair. Seems decently armed too.
All of her
But-
arms are stone, right?
what's that?
All of her possessions are also been turned to stone.
Correct. From her garb, Gronkum, you'd almost swear she's a pirate.
How long did it take to get Airbus back?
It's not a matter of time. It's a matter of cost.
Gronkum cares nothing for cost. But Gronkum should recall how long it took to
It's
get
almost
Airbus back?
once you Ferris just had to learn the spell, but once you did it, it's almost instantaneous. It just takes a diamond. I think it was 100 gold diamond. And since he's not stone, both of them. What was that?
I think it was a 50 gold diamond, if I'm not mistaken.
It was 100.
Was it 100?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You had some though. You had 5.
Yeah,
Now I think you had 4.
Yeah, but there's still 5 in the party, so I'm gonna take 1. And there's no other like 100 gold diamonds. Yeah, miscellaneous 10,000 GP worth of gems.
No, not any diamonds.
Mostly like garnets and rubies.
Yeah. It's like your typical vendor trash.
Mm-hmm. It's only meant. What
Alright.
kind of weapons does the pirate have?
Been a while, I can check. She looks like she's currently carrying a warhammer. She has a shield, and she is in half plate armor.
Do we have to come back this way? Or does this take us where we want to go after the monster thing?
You're asking Baynor?
Yeah.
He kind of looks at you. Because it has been a while since I've come through this way, but it should lead out depending the condition. We should be vigilant to our surroundings, though. Many things can change in the Underdark. Time is hard to track, if you get my meaning. Chicken, don't touch anything. It's like, are we carrying forward or are we painting portraits? Kind of looks back
Shank
at all.
heads forward.
All right. So, as we continue forward, go ahead and roll your typical survival check.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. It's not too bad. You eventually pass through the the remnants of the stone gardens and continue on through the caves. After about 3 hours of travel, I need you to roll a D100.
Random encounter time. 2.
Ooh. That's a low roll.
That's either really good or really bad.
2.
Hold on, I got to read the book.
Do we happen to find some treasure?
Guess it just defines how you define treasure.
Because I thought we were saying low was good and high was bad.
Depends on the table.
300.
Circumstantial.
I guess it just depends what your treasure's attached to, also.
Mhm.
Technically.
My D10's on 1. I leave it there so it goes low. My other dice are on max.
All right. So as you're walking forward, Ari,
Mhm.
you get a familiar sense. You feel like Deft is close
Okay.
by. And you
Ari
just kind of like
perks up.
look back around. And you see like this humanoid form starting to form behind you guys. But it currently hasn't taken shape yet.
Just looking at it, hopeful eyes.
And you watch as it starts to kind of like fade. And then you watch the form kind of just like fall to their knee. And then they fully form. And you see before you. Do you want to stab it?
No. I wrote it and didn't say it.
I'm so
My dad was
conflicted.
in the crew.
you look down and you see long black hair and these really nice flowing red and black robes with gold trim. Oh, my back! Oh. He's like, hey, I found you! What's up, buddies? You see before
What does the
you,
individual look
Satesh.
like?
Satesh
Uh-huh.
with hair.
Yes.
With hair. That's Satesh.
So that's where he went.
It's like,
I was gonna say, did I miss a session something?
hey, guys!
Where's Deft?
That goes on.
I don't know, where is Deft? I haven't seen Deft in I don't know, a couple days.
Hmm.
When was the last time you scryed on Deft? And he looks over at you too. And he kind of looks over and like, honestly, he doesn't mind. He kind of looks forward to it.
Last time I tried to scry on Deft, it didn't go so well.
Ooh, no, we had some new help. And they don't know everybody yet. Totally my fault. Won't happen again. He's like, and he kind of looks around. It's like, what happened to Pale Guy?
Oh, he did.
Oh,
Arkham holds up his crossbow.
that's unfortunate.
Arkham shrugs.
Well, look, you have a new child, I see. He points
Jerry's
over at
still
you,
out.
Tony. Jerry's still. He looks over. He kind of looks at you strangely, Tanya. Like, exactly how old are you?
You should never ask a lady her age.
And he's just like, oh, there's not a lot of people my age. He's like, no, I just wanted to come and check in on all of you and see what you were up to and make sure everyone was safe. I told Deft I would keep an eye out as well as I could, and I just happened to learn a few new tricks along the way that let me pop in and say hi for a bit. I think I had to borrow some help from a friend, but effective nonetheless. It's like, so, what exactly are you all doing now?
On our way to kill a beholder.
Okay.
Ooh, Grunkum,
Want help?
when you say that, roll an insight check.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
you definitely notice a almost uncontrollable startled look in his face when you mention that. It's like, you're gonna kill a beholder? Good lord, why?
We need, oh, hey, remember when we were back in that town and the people told us that it was terrorizing them?
He's like, what town?
I don't know names. That one place, like, I don't know, about a week ago.
I wasn't here a week ago.
Yeah, you were.
That was like 2 weeks ago. Time's very different.
Town Freeport, isn't it?
Ooh. Did he disappear in Freeport? I think he disappeared before that.
He did disappear. No, he disappeared because Deft was there. I believe.
He disappeared
Yeah,
at
'cause I believe
the
while Deft
Pixie
and
Grove.
Gronkum were.
Oh yeah, he did the Pixie Field. Correct.
Yeah.
He got summoned out.
That was less than a week ago, though, wasn't it?
I think it was more than that. We've done a lot of traveling.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay.
Also, when you're hopping between planes and
He's like, but what do you need a beholder eye for? I don't know if you know this, but beholder eyes are very bad for your health.
It is a component for a
we were-
planar shift spell.
Why would you ever need a beholder eye for a plane shift spell?
Go home.
Gronkum screams.
I don't
feel-
suppose
Internal struggle.
you know a better way.
What do you ask, Gary?
I don't suppose you know of a better way to get home.
He's like, "Ooh, one of the reasons I actually came by. He's like, so, and I haven't given up, but odds aren't looking good, kids. He's like, I don't even know if a wish spell could undo this at this point. He's like, and my powers are kind of limited back to our plane, so no special help, so to speak, if you get my meaning. I mean, not unless you drum up a few thousand followers in this plane for me. Just kidding.
So we're stuck here?
I wouldn't use the word stuck. I mean, there are other ways you could break your banishment, but I mean, none of them are greatly appealing.
Like what?
You might be able to find a deity of this plane to lift the curse from you, or oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think. If that wouldn't work, it's like not a lot of things are coming to mind, my friend.
What about the scroll we found?
What scroll?
This one. Not showing.
Okay. He kind of just looks at it. He's just gonna roll an Arcana check. I finally finished this card too, Def.
Ooh.
I had to
Yeah, you
redo his spells 8 times before I figured out why they weren't saving correctly.
You said
That
you
was-
gave him something pointy? What is that? Explain.
Oh, you do guys notice he isn't naked this time. He has, like I said, he has a very, very nice black and red robe with gold trim. He also has a sword on his belt. There. Shiny, pointy.
Can I see his hands?
You actually roll an investigation check at disadvantage. Ooh, Grunkum. Ooh.
Dang, Ari.
Was that the insight check you rolled previously, or are you wanting to do a new one? Or something different?
I did two. For the second one was when he said there's no chance for us to get home.
Okay, so the second one, that seemed very truthful. What was the first one for?
First one was when Brock told him we were going to kill a beholder.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one. You look... Sitesh currently is wearing a glove on one hand. You can't see the arm. I believe it's the right arm. if I
No fun
recall.
allowed.
The left hand is
That would be correct.
the same.
Just checking.
Yeah, no, he's looking fancy. His hair's looking good. He's clean and not
But he's only
dirty
wearing
old.
one glove.
Only one glove.
Why the one glove only?
He just kind of looks. He's like, he just kind of looks over. It's like, experimental scars. They'll heal eventually.
Dirty
At
liar.
that point, I'm gonna kind of just like scratch my face with my hand that has the gems in it. I'm like, just scars, to make sure I'm drawing attention to it.
And he just looks. He's like, yes, absolutely.
What did you remove?
Simple scars.
How'd you get your hair back?
He's always had hair.
Did he ever lose his hair?
He
I
has
thought
hair.
it was bald.
No. He's got like long black hair. He looks almost like it was actually awkward when Def drew the picture that has the three of them in it. That's pretty much what I envisioned he looked like.
Oh yeah.
Never talked about it, but that's pretty damn close. But as far as if you would like to check against him, where's his roll? Actually, you could probably get that too if you really tried. He seems truthful though so far.
We were given a list of components. Hi, I'm Leah. We haven't met before. We were given this list. Supposedly it will take us to your plane. I'll show them the
Oh
list.
yeah.
And break this curse you speak of.
What the hell's my account check? Ooh. He kind of looks at it. It's like, I'm not really well versed in transportation mirror magic, which is what this seems to be.
Transportation mirror magic? Like
Yeah,
going through mirrors?
it's kind of like, think of it, if you have a door with a mirror in it, you can't walk through it, but if one could simply walk through the mirror and walk out another mirror in a different place, you're not really technically leaving, you're just kind of walking past something. So,
Doesn't Soren use that kind of magic?
Who?
and you say that name, and he looks over you, he's like,
Mm-hmm.
who's this?
I suppose he may have been after your time.
Ari, as you are sitting there explaining this right now, your right hand is just starting to throb.
Just kind of wince and hold on to her arm.
Okay, minute.
Okay. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I think my arm just hurts a bit.
If so, would you like me to heal it?
To hold out her arm.
You just kind of watch as he puts his hand over it, and you just watch as it glows radiant. And it begins to hurt less.
Makes it feel a bit better. Thank you.
You're telling Sitesh he could cure all the stone people?
Yeah, heal the stone people and make them follow him.
He's like, unfortunately, fresh out of diamonds, it's like it's still a little bit limited too. He's like, I'm borrowing some help to just even hang out for a while. But it doesn't mean we can't have some fun.
Cool, let's go kill a beholder then.
I really think you should reconsider. I mean, my main concern, if I get too close, it could banish this form, and I wouldn't be able to help, and they're quite dangerous. Your magic items, your spells would be useless.
I don't see many other options for us at the moment.
What about
You
the
know I
other
like a
scrolls?
challenge.
Would this work?
Oh, the platinum scroll? Is that the one you showed him there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't realize you showed him that scroll. He just looks at it and his eyes just go wide.
He's seen it before.
Where did you get this? He didn't actually notice this one because I think he was teleporting the jar back to his house.
When we first arrived, the portal opened up. We met someone named Guinevere, and there was a child there named Karen. I believe we got the older one's name right.
Gwen?
Yes. It's Gwen and Ari. It's interesting.
Well, the scroll came out of the door.
It's like, this could potentially be promising.
Hello, Mac.
Hi, Max.
Hello. Sorry about that, guys. I was playing with a friend that just got home from deployment.
Oh,
Good.
So,
he kind of looks, he's like, do you want me to take this and investigate it further? It's like,
No.
this entity might be able to bring you back to our plane. It's like, I don't have material components here, but I have material components back on our plane. It's like, do you have the components here for this? It's like, I don't know if you know this, but dead kings, not that hard to come by.
I
Yeah, if you take it, we won't have to
lark
listen.
some of platinum.
It's up to you. I
The
mean,
lark some of platinum is the
I
hard
could
part.
take it back and fund this. We could have this summoned in a day or two.
And you're certain you'll be able to bring us home?
Absolutely. These kind of beings are able to travel back and forth. They might know a way on their own.
Grockham does not trust.
Stabbing him through the eyes. Yeah, give that an insight.
Natural 20 for him.
I'm pretty sure he seemed truthful.
I mean, yeah. He seems fairly confident he can bring you back, too.
Looks around to the others.
Grockham is vigorously shaking his head no.
What's wrong, Grockham?
I must have ate something bad. Let's go
Okay.
kill the creature thing.
He's like, I could at least bring you there, but if I get too close, unfortunately, I will be of no use. But doesn't mean I can't join you for a leisurely stroll all the way there.
Schnauze.
He's like, I've been stuck in my laboratory for days. It's gonna be nice to get a good stretch in. He's like, shall we? He's like, hey, Gronkum.
Mm.
Give you a 3-second head start. 3, 2, 1. Acrobatics or athletics if you want to. He's trying to entice you into racing him down the tunnel.
Okay. Ready, Mark? Get set, go. Grockham waits.
He rolled a 4.
On his athletics, or
Yep. Well, he rolled higher than that, but his dice roll was a 4.
For
He's like, I'm
athletics?
winning! Yeah, he rolled very poorly. He's kind of like, oh, hammy, ooh, All right. So if you guys continue forward, you don't really have a lot of issues. You have a fairly sizable party, so any singular predators may be a little bit put off. But you guys haven't necessarily seen any crazy ones. As you
The
proceed
stinky
forward,
one.
the stinky one continues leading you. As you approach, you see in front of you a man-made wall. Or
Humanoid
it's
made wall.
there's walls that are made. How they're made, we don't know. But they didn't start off this way.
If we had a dwarf, we would know.
Did your oh no, it just told you the way out. It didn't give you any extra info, did it?
Correct.
So let me get you guys the map.
Mhm.
As you approach, you're at the end of the cave, you just see this main entryway. And you do see that there's like these old torches that aren't lit, but they've been like overgrown with these bioluminescent plants that almost replicate a torch.
Interesting.
And Satosh just kind of looks at him like, huh. He's like, that's where it is, huh?
Looks like it.
Ari, as you guys walk, Satosh tells you that Deft has been mostly on diplomatic missions and has been. Actually, what has Satosh been doing a lot of? Yeah,
Diplomatic is a strong word.
diplomatic missions and acquisitions, basically.
Is he
Oh,
coy with about what Depth has been doing, or
no,
does
he's
he just
pretty
generalize stuff, or
straightforward. He doesn't give a lot of details. He does note the last time he did check in on Deft, Deft had just freed a slave.
Hmm.
This. Do you guys proceed inside?
Diplomat? Yeah.
Deft kind of fell into a very position very quickly just due to necessity. Deft fills a lot of roles, but Deft has also become quite an accomplished fighter and very strong. Very strong. You would all be very proud.
I don't doubt it.
So, up front, we got Kronkum and Baynor.
And Satosh.
Satosh is hanging out with Ari. Satosh and Ari. Oh, he didn't mention either. Ari, he's like, oh, I completely forgot to tell you. He kind of like pops his robe a little bit. It's like, I got promoted.
Oh?
Like, yes, the order has promoted me to Archmage.
Oh, congratulations.
It's like fancy new
Though,
robes and
weren't you-
everything.
2 things. Weren't you already an archmage?
Only on our world.
Wait, so who and where's this order?
Now that gets a little bit more complex, but the good news is it expands my resources greatly. So if there is ever any chances outside of using that scroll there, I'm bound to find them eventually.
Well, that's good. Is Deft also part of this order?
Unfortunately, no. Deft is more, what would Deft be? Deft's more of, I am more of an advisor to Deft and many others who oversee part of the, I'm trying to think of the restoration of Gancaster and its people. There's been a lot we're trying to kind of curb some war and prevent a few things from going on, a few other conflicts, but we're starting to find creative ways out of things. Like, unfortunately, my ex-pupil was very busy in my absence, and sometimes wounds take a little bit longer to heal than anticipated.
Ah,
That wasn't suspicious at all.
Not in the least.
Never. Alright, and Leah. And Tanya. There's the map, by the way. Where's Tanya? I know you're on here somewhere.
I'm on the other map still.
It's me
I'm looking
time.
for. Oh, there you are.
Oh, forget the homunculus.
Sure.
I sent you a picture for it.
There's an Ari. Tokens are a little bit different.
Oh.
Something possible, though. We'll just say you guys can kind of look around where you are. You don't have to stay in those exact spots. Max and Arborist.
Mark is muted, my bad.
goodbye.
And there's your little buddy. Make him smaller.
The hell there is. Oh, it's true. I'm just looking at these people now.
We don't need Sphera. We'll just hide her for now. Arborist is not on here. And just
We got a lot of people.
for now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Gang's all here.
So what I miss? Everybody okay?
You guys are entering into a hallway.
Satesh just materialized.
I'm refilling the beer. What's it?
Mm-hmm.
Was Max here when Wolfguard died?
Don't think so.
Well, Wolfguard's dead.
Yeah, Death Murder Wolf Guard again.
Oh, speaking of which, Satesh would talk to you too as you're walking. It's like, so, where did you find the young one?
Well, we
In a hole in the
were,
ground.
yeah, hiding from our guide.
In a crevasse, where you
Oh.
normally find them.
Are you bringing this one home with you, or
Haven't
is it
decided.
staying behind? He's like, what about this one? Like,
Probably.
I don't know how well a drow would do in our world, but I don't know how well you do in any world.
Is he looking at Baynor?
No, he's looking at you.
Just narrow my eyes at him. I do intend to come with, yes?
And he does look over at Baynor. It's like, that one's a strange one. Baynor really hasn't talked to him very much at all. Baynor just kind of looks back at you all. I believe this is the maze that your little friend spoke of.
Ferris, is it magical?
Baynor just looks at you, he's like, is what magical?
The maze.
No. I mean, there may be magic within the maze, but the maze itself is not magical. It's like, it's easy enough to see.
My favorite terrain is mazes.
So there's a pathway east and a pathway west.
There's a pathway south, west, and east. And just because of where we are and how we're doing this time, if you're going to move, let me know. And then I need you to move 1 square at a time. Because
The
I
walls
just
go
love
all the
making
way
you
up.
paranoid.
Ooh, this place is trapped.
Correct.
Do the
No
walls
flying
go
over the
all the
wall.
way up?
Correct. To the top of the cave. You gotta go through the tunnels or burn some spells and see what happens.
Anybody else still machine?
Anybody got a pickaxe?
You do see.
So the walls are made of stone, right? So where do you
Yes.
think the exit of the maze is?
At the other end.
Satesh just kind of looks around.
Do
It's like,
we want,
oh, go ahead.
do we want to actually go through the maze, or
See any other around it.
Boehner
well,
is going
I
to look
can-
at you, Gronkum, and it's going to kind of look at the things like, there are many of us. We could split up temporarily and cover more ground.
Bad idea. Bad idea. Welcome take
Mm.
starts going south.
As he
I
says
would
that,
say we could go.
go ahead.
We could go under or over the maze. Or if the maze isn't magical, then directly through it.
But through it which way? Do we know if we want to go with east, west, south?
Bader looks at you. He's like, the last time I came through here, there was no maze. Like, time's a little bit relative now. He's like, do any of you have magic to determine a path, perhaps?
Not personally.
Hey, Death pull up. Oh,
Ouch. Satesh is like, I know it's hard. He's like, if you want, I can go with Mr. Smelly here down a path and we can check one.
let's all
Mr.
just-
Smelly.
stick together for now.
And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, is that rude? I'm very sorry. What's your name? And he looks over. Baynor. Baynor! Hello there. He's like, are you two related?
No, we are not.
He's like, so who's this? He's just a guide?
A guide.
Oh. I don't see many wizards as guides, but teach their own. It's like, although I don't see many drow wizards, and two in one day. Who would have thought?
Do you perhaps take issue with me?
No, I have many drow friends. I mean, they're all probably long dead, but they were good friends when they were alive.
I'm just gonna continue to look at him.
Let's move
A little
on
sternly.
to a different topic and continue on.
It's like, so, which way? Ooh, Gronkum. As you start down the hallway, at the end of that hallway, you do see what looks like a set of double doors. They're currently closed, and they are made of what appears to be some sort of stone.
I'm gonna cast detect magic as we're walking through.
So how yours works, you don't actually have to cast it, you just is active.
Yeah, but just for fun, for flavor, it's up.
Okay.
Do any of the are these floor tiles? Or are they just stone? Is it?
They appear to just be stone floor tiles at the moment. Roll an investigation check if you want to like look for traps or anything.
Really?
I mean, you don't see anything. You guys waiting for him to go through? Is anyone going behind him?
I'll go behind him.
Okay.
Can I help him keep an eye out for traps?
Sure. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. I see. Look. Oh no. So you look right as Gronkum steps, and you look at the plate Gronkum steps, and you just watch go click. Ari. Boom. A heavy stone door falls in front of you. Gronkum and Leah. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Watch out! Oh, never mind.
You hear stone doors starting to open. As you
Oh,
hear,
that's not a particularly good sound.
where'd they go? They're there. I need both of you to roll initiative. As the doors
I assume
open.
anyone who's doing anything
nat
will also be.
Yeah, you guys can all roll initiative if you want to see.
Oh, double nat 20.
So you can act at the same time. Alright.
I don't even want to look at my initiative.
You guys watch as
It was something.
as they come rushing out of the doors. You see 3 hook horrors, overgrown with fungus, running
what?
straight at you.
Hook what?
Hook horrors.
Hook horrors.
They have hooks and they're horrible.
Yeah.
I gotta roll for him. So you're currently locked in a chamber with 3 of them. The mushrooms are all done.
No.
Where did... I'm missing someone here. Harbor Saints of Initiative. Who else am I playing? Oh, Max can roll his initiative. He's already here.
Oh god.
Baynor.
I forget I get an advantage. That's actually not so bad.
It should do it on.
Alright, I think that's everybody. Okay. He'll do it automatically after the first one. I just like letting people roll. Okay, so, top of the round. Ari, the door drops right in front of you.
And almost immediately, she's going to cast Summon Elemental Spirit and create a Earth Spirit.
Okay. Where are you going to create it? Your chamber's a little bit full.
Right beside her.
And it's an earth spirit, correct?
And she's, yes, Earth Spirit, not Element.
All right, give me 1 sec.
And she's going to tell it, get us through this door.
Okay. Earth
Be her action.
spirit. Oh, it's elemental spirit, right? Is what it's.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's an elemental spirit, specifically taking the
And then
element
you
of
call
Earth.
yeah. I was just looking for its card. Okay.
She, oh no, I can't quicken spell that, right. Because that's a...
All right, elemental spirit.
hmm.
It's a that's a decent size. I'll let you move its token. There it is. And I'll put an earth elemental, even though it's human form, but I'll give it an earth elemental just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, no, that about summarizes what she can do on her turn. I can't remember. Does the spirit go in the same turn? Or does it have
It's a
its own initiative?
newer one. You'd have to remind me.
The creature's friendly towards you. Shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. Okay, so she ends her turn, and then it's going to try and burrow its way through the door.
Okay. So it does act on your turn? Or no?
It acts immediately after my turn.
Okay, so it doesn't.
So
It
she's
doesn't have its own initiative then.
no, its initiative is the same as mine.
Perfect. Okay, so you're gonna have it. Does it have stone stride? Is this, or are you just trying to have it break through the door?
It has the burrow movement type, so it is attempting to burrow
Okay.
through the door. Since the door you said was made of stone.
Appears to be made of stone. Okay. It's gonna attempt to move through. It's
It has
not
40 feet worth.
a burrowing type activity. Like it's hard stone, not something it could easily burrow through. It could potentially, using kind of the same effort, it could attempt to break through it with some rolls. But it's a very thick door. It's not just going to be able to burrow straight through it.
Okay. Second idea. How about the ground?
The ground, maybe. Like if you broke a tile, it might be able to actually you would imagine coming up through a tile may be easier than going down through one. So if you could get one of these tiles up, it could probably easily then burrow underneath whatever's here.
Okay. So after a moment of trying to get through the door, it will, I guess, I'll give you an attack roll for the door. I don't remember what its combat stats are.
Here, I'll drop it on you. It's in the combat checker too, but where'd it go? Oh, I made an earth elemental. I was looking for its old card. Yeah. There you go. Oh yeah, and if you want to tell me how many hit points it has, that's the actual
its hit point is equal to the.
I'll modify it for whatever you have.
I forgot to have the page open and ready to discern its stats. Let's see, for its HP, I believe it has 48.
Okay, so 48 hit points. Alrighty. What level spell did you use?
Fourth. So just the base spell slot requires.
Okay, so it's AC 11, I believe.
11
Level of the
plus
spell
spell
plus
level. So let me double check.
So it's either 11 or 15.
13 plus level of the spell. Natural armor. So yeah, base it would be Oh, I'm doing. Yeah, base 15. Does the Earth Spirit have natural armor? I don't think the Earth Spirit has natural.
I think it's just 11. I think your overall should be 15 then. This one looks it could be
Mhm.
different though.
Yeah.
We'll just say
Looks like strength.
like we know at this point, at this high level of the campaign, there's not 11 and 15 are the AC rolls that help you this game.
No, I mean something can roll low enough.
It
But,
can't.
you know.
Totally
So
can't.
for its attack roll on the door, that's a good roll. As for its damage,
I don't believe this one's a
spells
siege
level.
monster.
Yep.
1d10 plus 4 plus you said the fourth
The
level?
level of the spell.
Yeah.
Yep. So 1d10 plus 8.
Okay.
Points of bludgeoning
Smack
damage to
against the door. It definitely puts a crack in it. It doesn't look like it's a massively. It's a thick door, but it's not impenetrable. I think it only gets one attack, right?
And I believe that is correct, though it will attempt to start burrowing under the door as well.
Okay. So it's just like
For whatever
trying,
first movement.
it's just like trying to go through. So it's working on the tile. You kind of watch it starting to crack.
Well, I mean, it can get through no problem, but yeah, it's whether or not it can get the rest of us through.
It's yeah, that's true. Grunkum. Grunkum's like, I haven't had a good exercise in a while. No one can steal my kills. As you connect, you just hear it like scream out in pain. Oh God!
Nice.
Man, I really need to get that feed.
Grunkum's out for blood.
Oh. That damage roll.
Baynor, like, oh God. Ooh, do we have any good spells? He's like, how capable are your friends?
Quite.
It's like, all right. It's like, you won't disintegrate the door.
At that point, you would hear an unearthly howl of rage.
He's just gonna hold.
Sorry, I'm back. I had to deal with some stuff.
No worries. We were working on other stuff anyways. He's gonna hold a cantrip until the door breaks down or something else comes. Tanya.
Did you roll initiative for me, or do I need to roll?
Go ahead and roll now. I wasn't sure if you were there at that time. I forgot to almost roll mine too.
I go low like normal.
Someday, Ferris. Someday.
Well, being a healer, it's actually kind of cool going last.
Yeah, that is true.
Question: he was going first.
What you want to do, Dark?
I'm going to shoot something.
At the door?
Okay.
Oh,
what are you gonna shoot?
The door's closed then. Oh. Nothing, really. I guess I'll just see what everyone else is going to do.
Aren't you a little inventor? You don't have an inventor way to open the door? Come on, MacGyver. Figure that shit out.
Fine. I'll go up to see if I can
Seriously, make some jaws of life or something.
I'll use my gauntlets of ogre strength to rip open the door.
Roll an athletics check.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad. The door doesn't give, but you do notice the earth elemental spirit appears to be working with the tile. It's trying to burrow more through. You could probably easily break that for it, kind of help it through, get a good head start to burrow under.
Do that then.
All right, you just kind of like reach down and just smack it, and it just and it goes.
Good.
What's its throw
Tanya
speed?
smash.
How far does your burrow take now? 40? 30? 20?
Yeah,
Ten?
it is a 40-foot burrow.
Okay, so we'll say it goes down. How far down do you want it to go? 5?
Yeah, probably just give it 5 or 10 feet.
All right, so we'll go down 2, and then we'll say it goes over. So it's currently underground, about there.
I'm gonna follow it in.
You're small enough. All right, so you follow.
It's a size medium hole.
Can I bust the tile above me now?
There is 5 feet of dirt above you. Just keep that in mind, but it's totally up to you. But you would have to wait until your next turn because use your action to bust in the earth elemental. But well played. Yeah. Hook Horror 3. Which one's that? Ooh. It is actually going to kind of just push on its little buddies here. And it's going to still run up on you. First one at you, Gronkum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that misses.
Yeah.
It's like snapping its claw out at you. It does connect at 1. You take 6 points of damage. Sir Maximilian, what you do?
I have any javelin because that's the only attack I'll be able to do. I do have 3 or 2. I have 1 used. I don't know if I recovered it or not. So I'm gonna push past Ari, not pushing her, but just go past her. I'm not
Okay.
pushing Ari. Just gonna brush past her and move to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30-ish.
Remember that the door is still there.
Yeah, the door's
Oh,
Yeah, the door's
okay.
closed.
There is a hole in the ground where that 5-foot cube is.
Okay, I misunderstood.
You would
that.
you'd probably have to crawl or
Okay.
kneel very low. She gets in because she's a kid, but you might have to crawl through.
That was my misunderstanding. I thought the elemental spirit went through the door. I was like, oh, okay.
You want to hold your movement in case anyone breaks it down?
I can't really do much right now, so
The
I
spirit
have my turn.
damaged the door.
You can do that too.
I can't really do anything. Actually, already, what's the 5 foot wall? I'll move there. Already a javelin if the door opens.
Fair
or,
enough.
something like that happens. Already a javelin for an enemy specifically.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What should we do? Gronkum's going to be really mad if I let you guys get in on his kills.
Yeah, probably.
And he looks over to you, Ari. He's like, well, Miss Ari, what do you prefer?
Oh, I thought you were saying that. Out of factor.
I'll be back.
Do you have an easy way to bust down the door?
I mean, it's a door.
I'll see you guys later. I've taught my grandmother with Christmas things.
All right, buddy.
For the weekend.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Alright.
Take it
I
easy.
didn't know she was staying up late and I have to help her. So, in another Discord just on my phone listening to somebody. But
All right.
yeah, sorry I showed up and didn't do much.
No worries, Red. Have a good night.
All good, man.
See you guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Okay, and just kicking the door down.
He will go ahead. You watch as he sticks out his arm and he just like turns his hand, and the door just kind of begins to open back up and start to lift. It's not all the way open; it's about half open, so you can squeeze like through a 5-foot opening in the middle. But he'll have it open by the end of his next turn, or the beginning of his next turn. Leah.
Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna 10, 15, 20. Excuse me, Gronkum. Do you mind stepping aside?
Ho 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 ho.
Welcome growls.
I mean, I can back off if you'd like me to. Would you like to take care? Would you like to take care of this yourself?
I thought the appropriate answer to this is I didn't ask how big the room was.
I said I cast Fireball.
Well, bonus action thought form. Beep.
Okay.
Where is
Not bad
my cone?
Oh, that's
I
just
think
me.
it's 30 feet. Yeah, it's 30 feet.
That's
So
a
that
big cone.
shouldn't hit Gronkum.
Doesn't really matter if it does.
I'm gonna do a little old psionic blast.
Sure.
I'm back.
That's all for me.
Welcome back.
Ooh.
2 fails and a
Full
save.
success.
Here is damage.
Oh, ow.
Nice.
And they are knocked. The ones that failed are knocked 20 feet back and knocked prone. So which one saves?
One saved, so 2 and 3 get knocked back. I'm
So
assuming.
they are prone and knocked 20
Uh,
feet back.
Okay.
What about the one that's succeeded because you put him prone?
They're both prone.
All 3 of them are prone.
Oh, I thought I unselected it. Yeah, one should be prone.
One
I
word.
think they're too close together.
Oh, wow, he's like way down the list. Got it. Cool. Okie dokie.
Don't mean to interrupt, just helping.
Hookbar 2 is going to stand up. And going to move forward. It doesn't like the guy. It doesn't like the guy with the big axe. It's going to continue to try to hit him. Nope. And a nope. There's.
Why are you targeting my dragon?
Can I even? The door's still closed, correct?
The door is currently 5 feet open in the middle. It's starting to open.
But I can't really see anything.
You hear the sounds of combat. You look down the hall, you see Gronkum and Leah in combat with something that is larger than Leah, decently on par with Gronkum.
I'll just hold action that if somebody drops critically, I'll throw a heal on.
Okay. Banner doesn't have a good beat on him, so he can't really shoot past you. Unless the spirit doesn't get its own turn. Herbrus. 5, 15, 20. Let me go right in here. Huh. What does he have for cantrips? Ooh, that's a fun idea. He's going to look back at you, Ari. And it's like, do you know where your buddy is about?
Which buddy?
Your Earth Elemental.
Shrugs her shoulders, since I don't think she gets any specific senses to actually detect.
He's like, I'll take a look. Don't worry. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna cast mold earth in front of him, and he's gonna pop the earth up 5 feet, moving the tile up and creating an opening of earth. It does kind of connect similar to a little tunnel. There's like a little hole. He's like, hello? Like, kid, is that you? And then he ends his turn. Another Hakor. I'm going to go after Leah. Maybe Leah's easier to hit. Not really. Nope. Turn. Well, darn. Round 2.
Gronkum, what's your AC?
22.
22.
What's yours?
With shield, I think also 22.
I've got you two matched.
And we both have our rages on.
It's like, you two are so...
You've got 2 of them on.
He's like, I almost don't want to get in their way.
I do have 2 of them on. That's weird.
He's like, which one of you loves me more?
It would have to be her.
Are you sure? We've known each other longer, big fella.
Are you sure about that?
All right, then he's going to go ahead and cast. Where'd it go? I need to get this all set. Well, that's dumb. He's going to cast Haste on Leah.
Oh. That's the player. Gronkum does not care one way or the other.
Extra attack and +2 AC. And more movement.
I think Gronkum would probably benefit from that more.
Up to you guys.
Unless it means I get another spell.
You get an extra attack. No extra spells.
No, it does not.
Yeah, then it doesn't matter. I think
It's
Gronkum
as
probably...
part of an attack action, you gain an additional attack. I believe it even specifies this does not grant you an additional spell.
Correct. Why do I not have haste? I guess it's showing in my spells, but it's not loaded to use.
Yeah, it would definitely work better on Gronkum, but...
Give it to Gronkum. Out of character, give it to Gronkum.
I'm actually going to borrow it from another person who's not actually active who has the spell. And it's going to make you sad.
I'm already sad. I know who it is.
Nope. Oh, no, she didn't take that one. Got to go to a different person. She only did slow. Who has
No,
haste?
she had haste. I believe it was via her boots.
She has boots of haste.
I believe she had boots of haste.
No, but those are different. Those are like the actual boots of haste from like Pathfinder, not boots of haste. Haste.
Okay.
But I think
I'm going to use
Gwen,
the bathroom quickly. Yeah, she'll be right.
go for it. One of these blue-haired people have. Level 3? Nope, that one doesn't have haste. I know someone has haste. I just need the coding effect for this fight. That's all I need, people. Nope, he
It's not
doesn't
me,
have
but that's
haste.
a wizard spell.
I know. Soren! Oh, Soren will. Let's see, Soren have haste?
God, I wish I was playing a wizard right now with that crown.
Ah, Soren's got haste. Alright, so we got speed, double action, concentration. So this is going, we'll put it on Crown Code. We'll be nice. It's way better on the Crown Code. You could thank Soren who's not here right now. And now your effects get even longer.
Oh, wow.
It's obscene.
So dexterity.
Gronkum, you just... It's like you just chugged like a gallon of Red Bull. Feel good.
I actually have no idea what that feels like. I've never had Red Bull.
Don't do it. You feel amped though.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah,
Max.
I would die.
Not here. He's just gonna kind of run down the hall, past the pile of dirt. Kokor
Mhm.
stands up. He's gonna try to reach the hair. One claw at Leah. Shield or no shield?
He still has prone on him.
I took it off.
I'll
Oh.
shield.
Okay. So that blocks that. Go ahead and put on. And then second one at Leah. Another miss. Oh shit.
It is your time.
And all my monsters die.
Probably not. Sorry, Mike.
So you get an extra attack now too, don't forget that.
So I get 3 attacks, right?
Uh-huh. Your movement is doubled and your AC is 2 higher.
AC is 24, move 80 feet or 160 flying. Why?
Sorry.
My computer's being stupid.
You know, I always remember that Allie specifically has slow because Allie always lands slow on everything. And I kept commenting as to why I gave her slow.
It's true. She had a knack for it. Ooh,
One
nicely
down.
done.
Yeah.
Go to the next one.
Some people
know
are
if I
just
have
slow,
that
and some people make other people slow.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Keep hitting him. I'll be right back.
One's still alive. Still alive.
Noise. Airbus does Airbus things.
Yeah. Oh, as soon as that one dies, Welcome steps over it. And on its body to attack the others.
Oh god. Oh gosh. So much pain. Our verse is going to kind of has a decent enough count. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to firebolt number 3. Hey, it hit. Eight points of damage. Tanya.
I try to smash my way up.
Ooh. Roll an intelligence check first. You hear the door open above you. You can just backtrack and get out of the tunnel.
I'm gonna backtrack and go around.
Okay. The
Gonna
door.
be, gonna be a little depressed that our entrenchment didn't work.
It was working. The surprise factor was still there. Don't worry.
And then I'm just gonna take a pot shot.
Okay. Let me do the wooden rifle. Yeah, that hits. $13 points of damage. Not bad.
And I'm just gonna assume the cat's sitting on my shoulder for now.
At the end of your turn, Leah.
Yes.
Ooh, hold on. As you're sitting there, you look to your right, and you see the wall begin to move as an eye opens up in the wall. Go ahead and roll a d10 for me real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh.
As a beam shoots out from the eye and smacks you in the chest, depending. Actually, it's probably
Okay.
we'll see what happens. Or
That's
roll.
14. A beam, you say?
You start to feel cold. And you get the chills.
Are they multiplying?
You have disadvantage on
You're losing
strength
control.
checks, strength saving throws, and any attack rolls that use strength. You can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
And any power
You
use
just
applies is
feel
electrifying.
weak and cold and feverish.
Good thing that didn't hit Gronkum.
Almost as if she was enfeebled by some form of ray.
Okay. Continue. Or whose turn is it? Oh, it's Banor's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's just gonna hang out. He's gonna kind of just like walk over here. There's.
The door's open now, correct?
No, we're still in combat.
Yeah, but this door, I mean, we can go through it. Or we
Oh
have to
yeah,
crawl
yeah,
through the tunnel.
yeah. It's open. Correct. I'll remove that line. Just don't fall in the 5-foot hole.
Is that where the hole is?
Yeah. You can just jump over it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it looks like the fight's under control pretty much, though, isn't it?
So far, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just.
Gonkham's just like smacking shit.
Which is the easiest target for me with
Probably
disadvantage?
the one in the middle.
Number 3.
Yeah, it's probably the easiest one to see.
Is that
The
disadvantage?
other one's behind.
Gonkham's
All the
standing
people
on the
in
dead
way.
body of the other one.
You could probably get a straight shot on that one. You probably could not get a straight shot on number 1,
No,
though.
I'll just firebolt.
That's it.
Why did it do twice?
Oh, because you're hitting Saphira.
Because I'm
Yeah.
doing what?
You've got,
Gonkham's pet.
you've got my dragon
Is
targeted.
it? How did I target that?
It's not on the map. It must have been for
It's
an
an old
accidental
fashioned
one.
Oh,
thing.
from something else. Hang on.
It jumps out to defend the core.
Plus,
Oh,
the fear's
yeah,
not
where
on
I
the
can,
combat
Is
tractor.
there's the traitor for shooting at the dragon, or is the dragon the
Can
traitor
you
for
remove
jumping
her?
out
I'm
in front
not
of the
where I
hook core?
can. It's not showing where I
The
can
world
click
may
it to
never
remove
know.
that target.
I'll get rid of it. Hold on.
Fear's not on combat tractor.
Oh, here, just go ahead and retarget your hook core. There you go. Ooh, not bad.
Too bad you don't have a +6.
No. Or a third die.
Which
All
side of the
right.
wall was the eye on?
Next level.
To your left, to the west. Or to your right, sorry.
Okay. I'm
There?
going to. Wait. There? That side or that side? To the west.
It was, yeah, it's
West,
on
that's
the red side, yeah.
So I'm
So
gonna
you're
back up
right
this
there?
way. Stumble back, hit the wall. I'm gonna. Is the eye still there?
It closed.
Okay. All right. I'll just call out. Watch for eyes on the walls, and I will hit. Which one do I want to hit? I'll hit Spore 1 with a magic missile. That didn't work. Okay, there's 1. There's 2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Put that other one
And
on a different one?
there's 3.
Oh, yeah.
Plus another 5 because of shenanigans.
Fair enough. To each one?
Just a 1.
Or did you already go, or you've not gone yet?
Not gone.
No, she's not gone yet.
Goes with you. That one is dead. That one is dead. Now it's your turn.
Damn. Missing the directions.
You're still
She'll
concentrating
look
on the
down towards the
bonfire.
hole. Oh, am I?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? She'll kind of call down the hole. We've gotten through. Go help them out. And
Go help who out?
it's vague.
All right.
But I was going to say, for her action, she's going to go ahead and cast a mage armor.
Nice.
Beyond that, yeah, no, that'll be a hard one to hit. I think they've got that. So yeah, she'll let her elemental go. You were about to say at the end of her turn?
Okay. At the end of your turn, another eye appears
Mm-hmm.
right here. Is going to shoot a beam. All right, go ahead and roll D10.
Oh, I forgot to make the save again.
Oh, yeah, at the end of your turn, make your con
What?
save.
Ooh!
You are
Nice.
no longer feverish.
Good roll.
Oh, natural one. Oh. Oh wait, no, that's the beam. Hold on.
As I said, that's the D10.
Fair enough. Which one? This one. Oh, okay. As the beam shoots, you just watch as Satesh is going to make his save to see if he ducks out of the way. He jumps. Now Max needs to make a dex save.
Player is not here.
He gets a. Does he get a +3 to his own?
Yeah.
Him and everyone within his, or all allies within the aura.
He only rolled a 13. He needed so 13, 16. He did 17. So you watch as Satesh falls on his back.
What's his con?
It's a dex save.
It's a deck save, not con.
Or Dex? Oh,
Very
he
low.
doesn't have.
He's a +1. As he gets struck with the beam, you hear him scream out in pain. Does anyone have a good view of him? Leah, you could roll probably a perception check since you're not actively engaged.
Ari's looking that general direction.
He's actually looking the other way. He's just facing the wrong way.
Oh, okay. You're talking for facial expression. All right. Yeah,
Mhm.
no, she wouldn't see his face.
Leah, you look as his face is just like grimaced in pain and his eyes have turned milky white. He currently has disadvantage on wisdom checks and wisdom saving throws, and he is blind.
Ouch.
It's
Um,
Max is blind.
Max is blind.
Mm-hmm.
Not so nice.
Wait,
Satesh
Max or
was blind.
Satesh?
No, Satesh dodged the beam.
Oh, it hit Max instead.
Okay.
Okay, now I believe this thing has looking for its movement. 30 feet on land. So the spirit, I guess it hasn't actually seen where the creatures are yet and does not have tremor sense. So,
Seeing the
Pop up.
hole that goes up, yeah. Okay. Easy enough. The tile just falls off behind you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Yeah. Moves up to there. Yeah, it might as well dash. Squeeze its way past everyone here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Making its way around.
Okie dokie.
That concludes its action.
Top of the round, Baynor. I'm just gonna look down the hallway. He's gonna like whisper back to you two. He's like, "There's something down the hall." And he's just
What
going to
is
hold
it?
an action. It's some sort of large plant? And he just shrugs and ends his turn. Grunkum.
Is Gronkum still hasted?
Yes, sir.
Believe it's concentration up to a minute, if I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken.
And then you get stunned at the end of it for a round.
Those are at advantage too, because of the spirit.
That is
All
correct. Not to
Don't
be, but you
think
never
it. All right, I'll just roll another one.
to be in that 20. Nope.
That's a 20, not naturally. Oh, I need to. Okay, that's the first attack. Second attack.
Oh, just the 31.
Just a casual 31, you know.
Nice.
All right.
Hold on.
As
I got one more turn. Okay.
at the end of Gronkum's turn, one more eye appears, pointing at you, Gronkum, from the south.
Okie dokie.
Let me move this guy one sec. Go ahead and roll D10 for me, Gronkum. Oh,
Oh.
I like it when Gronkum rolls. Good things always happen. All right. Okay. Gronkum, as you watch this beam begin to shoot, go ahead and make an intelligence save really quick.
Oh, not intelligence.
Just out of random
Oh.
curiosity, would the elemental be able to attempt to take the beam for him? Like, just dive in the way?
Not from where it was. It wouldn't have actively have noticed its location. It's not a very large eye.
Fair enough. Was
the-
worth a shot.
Oh no, it's this one. Oh
Yep.
no.
Gronkum dumb again? Or dumber?
So, two things. This is not a typical beholder.
Mm.
So the rays are all different. So, first of all, you take
A lot of damage.
46 psychic damage.
Oh, reduce to 46.
So you take. Are you resistant
Nope.
psychic?
No, not resistant to psychic. That's the only one I'm not resistant to.
Why did it avoid it then? I think it's just we'll fix
Forgot
it.
which Ravnica race it
You
is.
can take all
They can play
13,
on.
right?
If it's psychic damage, yes. Is it coded as psychic damage?
Yeah.
All right, so I take another 7.
All right. So, perfect. All right. So you take 46 psychic damage. On a failed save, the creature's intelligence and charisma scores become 1.
Oh,
The creature can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. The creature, however, can identify its friends, follow them, and even protect them. At the end of every 30 days, the creature can repeat its saving throw on the spell.
Oh,
If it
no.
succeeds on its saving throw until the spell ends. You just feel strange.
nothing.
You look back and friends.
Quick question.
Oh.
Is Satesh friendly?
Oh, that's a great question. So here's how I'd preface this to you while I go get a beer, because I have a feeling I'm going to need one for this. In your subconscious, so just how Gronkum feels, what would be how does Gronkum actually feel? because Bronkum's not smart enough to necessarily hide. If he feels Satesh is a threat, he may take a swing or two at him. I mean, it might not go very well, but it would make sense in my mind, at least to some extent. But up to you. Do you feel that he's a threat?
Well, he did give Gronkum haste, so he probably changed his mind from his earlier opinion during the battle.
I'll leave it completely up to you. At one point, you said you'd be his acolyte, too. Were those just hollow words?
Gronkum said he'd be his acolyte. I don't
You don't
recall
want to be an
saying.
acolyte?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. It's okay. We'll get there, Grunkum. Don't worry. All right, so combat's over. Grunkum. You do see a big stone thing that you may not know what it is. Just pointing that one out.
Okay.
Gronkum, are you alright?
Gronkum looks confused. Ah, crap.
Just gonna see.
Gronkum would start swinging at the spirit.
Which ferret?
The spirit.
Oh, the spirit. It's like, Sock's not even here. Okay. So you see this elemental. So you just watch Grunkum like swing for the elemental with his axe.
That 27 definitely hits.
He's like, he really doesn't like elementals. It just kind of like looks at you,
I
Ari,
don't
like,
believe it has damage resistance.
let's see.
Probably to
No.
slashing.
Let's see. Damage resistance,
No.
piercing, slashing, earth, lightning, thunder, air, and acid, water. Yep.
Oh, right. Depending on the. Okay.
Although it codes it with everything too, so that's a good thing for me to note for later. It can fly, burrow, swim. It's immune to all sorts of things and conditions. All right, so
if Ari notices, she'll kind of like gesture down with it, or down.
So just kind of like
I'm
burrows.
trying to think of like not just pointing down, but like, yeah.
It just like burrows away from the flame when it's kind of filling in the dirt behind it. Grogum, you just like smack the ground as it flees away.
Can someone take a look at him?
You are like caveman Grunkum.
Yeah, what's
I believe Gronkum would still get an attack at it as it runs away, though, if you would like.
You can get one more in for sure.
Oh.
Just like medic.
I'm just gonna take Gronkum gently by the arm, lead him towards Theris.
What happened?
Do you go with the nice lady? Everybody's like backs way up.
What's wrong with him?
Arbus is like, you gotta. What was it?
Is my mic not working? Hello?
It's working.
No, it's
No,
working.
we can hear you.
Were you hearing me before?
I heard
Yeah,
you just now. I
I'm
didn't hear
just
you right before
waiting
that.
for.
Can you hear me now?
Mhm.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
He can't
Welcome,
seem
you
to
okay?
understand me.
Did anyone see him get hit with the beam?
Probably.
I think Ari was looking over at Baynor. I noticed.
I was
Well,
right
he
next to
said at
him.
the time, so I don't think she noticed.
Yeah. If, Leah didn't notice. I don't know if anyone noticed.
Leo was standing right next to Gronkum.
I probably noticed.
Okay, so you probably would have got this, especially after you got hit with one too. You probably
Yeah,
would
I
have
would.
noticed.
I'm like, Gronkum, can you understand me? Hello?
Gronkum looks at him blankly.
This is the second man you've seen with long hair today. Interesting.
Pats Theris on the head.
Long shot. Ari is gonna pull out her wand of negotiation.
Intelligence too low.
Gronkum tries to take the stick away. He does need a
It's worth a
toothpick
shot.
currently.
Ooh, make a make a dexterity check. At disadvantage.
Who's making the dex check? Who's making the?
I just want to see what his dex check is. So. You watch as he reaches for your wand. Go ahead and just make an acrobatics check. Okay, you pull it away in time. That's easy enough. He just tries to grab the pretty stick.
Gronkum frowns.
I will hand Gronkum a pixie stick.
Mm,
Gronkum starts chewing on it.
it's pretty tasty. Can't make your tongue tingle.
And she'll put her
Gronkum
wand
does
away.
not like the pixie stick.
He spits it back out.
Here, let me look at you.
Go and make a medicine check. Or Arcana, up to you. He's definitely been afflicted by a spell. It's fairly easy to ascertain. You've actually seen a similar spell to this used in the not so distant future or past. From your prior experience, from what he's currently displaying, this looks a lot like the enfeeblement spell.
Do I know? Can I dispel it?
Roll a history check to see if you remember how to get rid of something along these lines. It's not a bad roll.
Gronkum sits down.
Hold on, I have to pull this up because it's not a happy thing. So, to get rid of enfeeblement, wait. It's a blade spell. Feeble mind. Sorry. You gather. Trying to see. You could probably remove this with a greater restoration. Would be the easiest route you'd probably be able to think of. Every other magic you could think of that would strip this off is probably the level you don't yet have.
It appears like he's been
What a character.
feeble-minded.
When did you spell do?
It would not, no.
I'm gonna need another
Too high
diamond, I
level.
think, to fix him.
Level 8 spell.
I mean, the spell works on any level of spell. It's just harder to dispel higher level spells.
Certain ones, when they're only ending by certain things, they're just higher level power spells you can't necessarily get rid of. If it doesn't say what it is, then yes, you can. But like, especially the level 8s and the level 9s, they call them out very specifically because they're not just willy-nilly things you can dispel.
So, do we have another diamond you can use?
Didn't Gronkum have one earlier while he was looking at that statue?
It's probably up his nose by now.
Gronkum, do you have any diamonds? Just kind of look him over.
The red-headed lady's talking to you again. Don't know what it means.
Which one?
He doesn't understand anything you guys say to him. So many strange people, Grumpy.
Tanya's gonna take out her fake little shiny rockets and say, "Have more?"
Oh, he's
Oh,
speaking in squiggles.
And grunts.
I think
But
you like
there's no.
I'm going to assume that was not in that language and that it was just grunts.
Yeah. Oh, you speak that language? All right.
Mhm.
There we go. Switch it back.
Maybe
Arbus is like, he doesn't really cast spells, though.
Yes, but he can't
Um,
understand us.
I mean, but stay with me now, people. Is he really any different?
Malcolm pulls out one of his hand axes,
I give him a very dry look.
starts pounding it on the ground.
Okay. Maybe you're right.
We have
Malcolm
more
stands
diamonds,
up.
don't we?
He's like, how many of those diamonds do we have left? I think there's like 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 4. They're all in Gronkum's backpack.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Gronkum starts wandering away.
Gronkum?
hang on, here's something I don't get to do much.
I'm just gonna run up, try and stop him.
Oh, Gronkum, don't go that way.
Out of
Gronkum, wait,
have you been
wait.
talking this entire time, Thoris?
Do what?
Have you been talking this entire time, Thoris?
Yes.
No, I'll take that.
While he's
Did you say
distracted, I
yes
start
there, or-
rummaging through his back.
I know what he's
Hi.
doing. Hold on one sec. I gotta roll something. Hold on. Don't attack anything yet. Oh no! So, Grockum, as you begin running away,
Not running, just walking slowly.
you feel a hand in your pocket.
A hand.
It's attached to a person.
In my pocket?
Uh-huh.
What does this person look like?
Well, it may look like Theris.
Here's the thing. Did I get a hold of the diamond? Because if I'm holding it, I can cast a spell and I'm touching him.
Oh, no,
I
the
would
diamond's
say-
in his backpack, not in a pocket.
Oh, no, but he's like going through your stuff right now, trying to get one really quick while you're distracted. I would say you would probably, because he did outroll you, you would probably feel him like starting to touch the backpack before you could actually probably see the diamond.
Gronkum takes off the 475-pound backpack and hands it to Theris.
I just let it drop to the ground and then rummage through it to find a diamond.
It's Theris. Gronkum, out of everyone else in the party, Gronkum trusts Theris the most.
Fair enough. So as you go through Gonkum's bag, there's probably some really random ass shit in there.
Let's see. In that
think you have-
backpack,
Do you have any fresh heads? I know you had some that went bad.
No fresh heads. Let's see. In that backpack is the. Hold on, real quick. 15 times 25. The 475 pounds of meat.
Oh, from the
Roth.
Roth, yeah.
Is this a
There's
normal
that.
backpack or a bag of holding?
It's a regular backpack.
Okay, so I'm going through. I'm like making some
A
gagging noises.
very large backpack.
Yes. So in that bag is 2 large diamonds, 4 tiny diamonds, some dragon teeth, a dragon scale, a bunch of other assorted gems. What
You
else
just
is
need
in
tiny
there?
diamond.
And a crossbow.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
That's in one backpack.
Yeah, I just need a small diamond. Once I find
Good
it.
luck.
All right, so you grab one.
Yeah, like here. I don't need your whole backpack. I just need this, and I hold it up and show him like,
It's shiny, pretty.
Grockum reaches for it.
here. And I hold my hand out, and as he grabs for it, I'm
Grockum.
grabbing his hand too at the same time, like shaking hands or something,
All
and
right.
casting the spell with it.
Okay, so you cast Gather Restoration on him. As you go to grab it, Gronkum, it disappears. And you wonder what you're doing. Not again.
You okay, Gronkum?
What?
You all there, bud?
He's back to normal.
Yeah. That. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's back to normal, guys.
As you guys say that, you see Satesh. Do you guys smell that?
Can't smell anything but that meat starting to rot.
Not the meat. Banner's like, I already apologized. Not you. It smells like sulfur.
Sulfur.
That's not good.
Or help smell the air.
Typically means one of two things. There's sulfur nearby, or something from the lower plains.
As you sit there and you smell, you feel a bit of a breeze and a small sulfur smell kind of push through the tunnel.
Which direction can we tell?
Coming from the tunnel past where Baynor is, from further south. You just like to watch some of Baynor's hair just kind of blow back a little bit.
Grockum takes a look.
Roll a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Can I lend him aid? Oh, don't have to. Never mind.
Daddy.
Grockum, you do
The
notice
spot has become very.
a very large plant creature, bipedal, walking through the hallways.
And it's pretty big.
Behind it,
Hmm.
you notice another one. They are size. Well, they're size medium, but they're like on the bigger size. Like you're technically a size medium. They're on the larger side of the medium spectrum.
So
But
slightly bigger than Grockum.
They look like. Who else taking a look right now?
Grockum, Baynor, Ari,
Well,
Leah.
Darius was just with Gronkum, so he would probably be standing.
I'd say whoever wants to, because you got a bit of leeway and because you rolled so well and know you have a bit of distance to take a look. Go ahead and roll nature or arcana checks if you're proficient.
I am very
Can
proficient
we
in
pretend
Arcana.
to be proficient?
Nah, you got to be a little bit trained on this
Is
one.
it shambling towards us?
Oh, that's a pretty damn good roll. Ferris, if you had to guess, because you've actually had a lot of experience with similar type magics just in our own campaign, these are some sort of like plant golem.
All right, send fire at it.
And then you hear a sound coming from down the hall. You've heard this sound a couple of times in the past. It sounds like the snoring of a dragon.
Oh,
Down this hole?
Somewhere from down these halls.
well, that's not good.
That's.
Why don't you send your rogue in to go take a... Oh, wait.
I can't.
Oh,
All right, fire
we
those
can.
things.
I can check it out.
yeah, I forgot you have that spell. I don't think... well, yeah, they wouldn't see it at least, for sure.
It might. They will probably won't.
I would doubt it. You can use Arcane Eye?
Yep.
All right. Is it a ritual or just a spell? I forget.
It's a spell, but it's one of my domains, so it's always prepared.
I just didn't know if you could use it as a ritual. All right, so you go ahead,
Let me
make your
check.
eye. How long does it last? A minute or 10 minutes?
It's one action, concentration up to an hour.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Bit of bat fur, so pretty easy.
Nice. All right, so what do you want to take a look at?
I'm going to... Hang on, let me look at this.
I'll give you an eye token.
As an action, I can move it up to 30 foot in any direction. There's no limit to how far away the eye can move, but it can't enter another plane of existence. Solid barrier blocks the eye's movement, but it can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch.
Okay, so there's your eye, right below Grunkum. You drive it around, and I'll tell you what you see.
Here first and look to the left.
You see there's another hallway.
What's the, at the bottom, what's the red thing?
I don't know.
And the S's?
That's fire.
Someone's measuring fireballs.
Rockham has requested, well, I don't know if it's so much measuring at this point.
There's 20 foot, that round.
You see another one of those golems down this hall. As soon as I find it. If it doesn't get blown up before then.
I'm just waiting for the go ahead from the DM.
Hefty, he's scouting with his eyeball.
There's
Alright.
30 foot.
Nice.
Alright, so hold on. Alright, so as you shoot that, I need everyone to roll initiative. And we can your eyeballs right next to there.
Welcome was gonna shoot at the things as Ari loosed her fire.
With your I'd say yeah, you can shoot the front one probably.
Son of a gun. Yeah, I'm not getting that crossbow bolt back.
Alright, I gotta reroll these guys.
Down to 398 crossbows.
Alright.
That's not enough. You're gonna need more.
Over those days.
Time.
When you were more crossbow bolt in person.
Dark, did you do your initiative?
I don't know. Probably not.
Go ahead and roll.
Has it been 10 minutes since our last fight?
Not quite. It's probably been like 5 to 7-ish
Okay.
on Dana.
And thought form is not down yet.
Okay.
Haste be down? Yeah.
Haste is down, yeah.
Okay, it's still on me.
You already got past that. Where'd you go? There you go. Got it. Okay. All right, top of the round. Let's do that.
Not Crunkum.
Sitesh.
Do I have time in turn order to take a bio break real quick?
Jeff.
Okay, be right back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I had to guess, hey, he's not at the bottom of the order, but he's still pretty close. Sitesh is going to run around the corner. He is going to go ahead and cast. I forgot why I didn't bring this up. I didn't do his stuff correctly. Nope, he's just gonna take cover behind here then for the moment. And hold a action. Alright. As long as your elemental lasts 2 an hour.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's still good.
Yep. Ari is going to send a firebolt forth for the rear one.
Okay. That's definitely a hit. Ooh. He just starts to like scream.
Go up and get ready to hit the next one. And, well, ending the round, the elemental will start burrowing under the wall.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. Popping up here. And it will ready itself to strike the plant creature as it approaches.
That one breaks dead. Max.
Does Maxi Paladin things.
5, 10, 25.
Oh, did he ever get saves versus the blind again? Like, does he repeat those saves, or is he still blind?
Let's double check. He probably would have saved by now, but let's make sure it's one of the ones he can save on. U1.
I'm back.
If he doesn't get repeat saves, does he have lesser restoration prepared?
I have lesser restoration.
He is blinded, but he doesn't necessarily need it. He can use, he'll use 5 points to replicate it.
Oh, I meant to do that on him, but I figured he'd get another save or something.
No, he doesn't get another save.
Lay on Hands only cures a poison or disease.
Oh,
You'd have to use lesser restoration to cure the blindness.
I don't know if he has lesser restoration. Let's see. He's got.
I know he has it available, I just don't know if he has it prepared.
He does have prepared, so he'll burn a second level spell slot. And he's got that removed. That's his action. Okay.
I believe he still has the disadvantage on wisdom saves and checks, but he's no longer blind.
Correct. Baynor sees you got your elemental here. He's going to run down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Take a look down the hall. Sees this guy kind of running. Seems to see that fire works decently well. Too far away for him, though. Going to cast a Ray of Frost. Natural 20.
Nice.
At his level. That is 36 points of cold damage. And I believe his speed is reduced by 10 feet? 10 feet.
I believe that is correct.
And that'll end his turn. Leah.
Alright, following Ari's lead, I'm gonna duck around the corner and cast a firebolt at the closest one.
Okay. It is a disadvantage unless you have a spell sniper because of the elemental blocking the path.
Oh. That's probably fine.
Good at keeping it from running past it, but also good at blocking the path.
Double 11s.
Not even a problem. You just kind of like curveball it. You bend the firebolt. Oh, yeah. You connect well.
Okay. And I will, get over here. So I'll just duck around this corner here.
Alright, that's Dark Pet. Gronkum. What you want to do, big guy?
Stupid phone.
He refuses to let the elemental again.
Now it's mine.
Malcolm pulls one of the flasks of basilisk blood and throws it at the creature in front of him.
Sure, roll an athletics check.
Sweet.
Okay, you throw it at it. It doesn't break on a direct hit, but it breaks when it hits the ground. It just kind of like looks at it and looks back at you. Like, "Arr?" There you go.
Yeah, Gorkum throws a hand axe at the creature.
Okay. Go ahead and throw.
After
Use your
raging.
second. Fair enough. How dare you chop it down? Now it just looks mad.
So does Gronkum.
At the end of your turn, I need. I need Tanya to make a perception check.
perception check?
All right. You look as a beam and an eye appear to the wall to your right. As it shoots forward at you, roll a d10 and see if it's one you can dodge. Ooh, we haven't got that one yet. Oh no. Beam number 9.
Oh no.
Okay, you can potentially dodge this one. Go ahead, roll a dexterity save for me.
It's disintegrate, isn't it?
Oh no, that ain't gonna do it.
Could be death ray.
Guessing I'm nowhere close.
How tall are these walls?
Hold on one sec.
Up to the ceiling.
How tall is this here?
I guess I have inspiration for something.
You get hit. Do you have inspiration?
I guess it looks like I do.
If I gave it
Is
to
the
you, it's
star
only
little?
only I can give it to you.
Or-
I think. Or no, you could probably give it to yourself too, can you?
Yeah, you can give it to yourself.
I don't think I ever gave it to myself. I just noticed that.
I mean, you typically only do it when I tell you, so I'd assume you have one. Up to you.
Yeah, I'll use it then.
All right, go ahead and reroll it. Dex save.
Oh, is it reroll or is it do I add another dice?
Reroll.
Just reroll. It's the same. It's not anything too crazy. All right, you still fail, unfortunately.
No, I don't think that's gonna.
So as you get hit, your chest starts to seize up a little bit, and you feel intense pressure in your chest. You take it just hurts to even say it. You take 10d8 force damage. Oh! And as you watch as
Ouch.
3 pustules explode in your chest. Hold on, there's more. As you watch as 3 of these spores kind of just expand and start growing out of her chest.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Out of character, she's already doing better than Wolfgar. Wolfgar would have already been down at this point.
True.
Oh no.
That doesn't look good.
Good luck with that, y'all.
Yeah, no, that looked pretty bad.
Okay.
Is that big? How can something so big come out of something so tiny?
They expand so quickly. They do technically go right now. Okay. They don't have great attacks. They're all going to try to attack you, Tanya, for the moment. A 4. That's 18. You take 1 point of poison damage.
And he shields you.
It's only 1 point. I'll take it.
You also have to make a con save. Hey, you passed that one though.
The damage I'm not concerned about at this point. I'm concerned about what that con save is for. I
Last
refuse to
guy.
believe that that's just for poison status.
All right, Theris' turn.
Do I know
Save
what
the
these
child.
things are?
What was that?
Hang on. Sorry, I was trying to sneeze. Do I know what these things are by chance?
Oh God! Roll an intelligence check. It's some sort of spore.
Oh yeah, did you?
Greatly expanded with gases from the looks of it. It doesn't look like a very beefy creature. It's just inflated.
Did you include that perk you were talking about a long time ago, where you could cast 2 spells?
It's a feat you can take.
That's what I meant. A feat.
Mm-hmm. It's a feat option you can take.
Mhm.
I have to
You
build it
cast
in.
2 spells as long
I think the other one has to be
as
like
at least one
two.
of them is a bonus action, and at least one of them is 3rd level or lower.
Yeah. It gives you cooler options at higher levels. I think you only have to be level 8 to have it, though.
Shit, I don't know. I want to attack one of these things, but I'm worried that they're going to explode and hurt people if they die. But if you don't, they're going to hurt people and they're going to die. I'm going to start out, I guess, with Airbus, Tanya, Max, and myself right here immediately. I'm going to bless us.
Good play.
Bless you.
This poor little girl has had the roughest 2 days of her life. Well, maybe not, but pretty rough 2 days. It's like the first day I was with these people, I almost got killed. Now I'm close to being killed on my second day.
Well, that's what happens when she eats strange mushrooms and jumps into the mouths of basilisks.
It's also true.
And I'm going to back up one.
All right, gas force already went. Tanya,
These guys have obviously never heard of personal space.
obviously.
I'm sorry, Erebus,
Oh, what are you doing?
but I need some personal space here.
Are you thunder waving, or what are you doing? Fail, 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 and a success for Arbors. Okay, so some shit happens. What spell was it? It was Thunderwave, right? Yep.
Yep, Thunderwave.
Says you watch it. Get away from me! You watch as all 3 of these explode.
I'm just saying they get pushed back first.
Nope. They don't have enough life to get pushed back.
I'm just
They
saying
just blow up.
I'm just saying their explosion will get pushed away from the other.
Their radius is more than enough. Don't worry. All right, so each creature within 20 feet. So I'd say safely.
Basically, everyone who's down over by the plant creatures
So basically,
is
Theris and Ari only get hit 1 time. Max's circle is 15 feet, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it 10? It's 10?
no, it's a 10.
That's why I made
so
sure
for
to stay
him.
within his range.
So he is providing his aura to Arborist and Therith.
Alright, so they're covered. Okay, so let's do this one at a time. So Gaspor 1 is going to target you, Arbus, and Tanya.
Is this a poison-based save?
It's poison damage. Creatures that are immune to poison are immune. It has some other stuff too, but the explosion damage is also poison.
I ask because I do have advantage versus poison.
And then we've got
Poison
Passed anyways.
condition or poison damage?
Poison condition and then resistance versus poison damage.
Okay, so you do resist this damage then.
Theirs should
So
be
the
+3 more.
first one, that's 14 damage. So then yours should be nothing, I think, right?
Well, if it's halved and then halved again, that's 7. I think it's 3 points.
Didn't I be targeted?
But I'll gladly take nothing.
I had you targeted. I wonder why it skipped you. Then
Is
you
it an
would.
all or nothing save?
No, it shouldn't be. Yeah, there or no, it doesn't. So yeah, you don't take any damage. Ooh,
Ooh.
who failed?
Look like theirs did by 1.
Oh. So, Ferris, you're diseased.
Okay. Max.
Do I not have a disease token? Lame. I'm going to use intoxicated for the moment. I'll fix it later. Who
It'll
else
take
failed?
about 5 seconds for the paladin to cure. I think Theris was the only one.
Tanya
Yeah, because Tanya would have passed with the.
and Arborist.
If
Oh
my
no,
D4,
Tanya was out of the range. Yeah.
If my 20 or my D4 just rolled 1 higher.
Arborist. Yeah, he missed. Tanya missed. Arborist had a 14 plus 3. He oh no, he made it. Yeah, so Arborist is okay. So he doesn't actually take damage. So he gets his 14 back. So young child, you are also fake intoxicated for the moment. All right, so that's the first one. Second one. Gash for number 3 is going to hit Arborist, Tanya, Max. Another con save. I fail. That is another 8 points of damage. You are currently unconscious.
Well,
Actually,
positive note,
no.
being
Oh, no,
unconscious
you're out of
is
range.
Not prohibited.
Damn. Last one. Same people. Last con save for you guys. Success, success, success. Everyone passes. As it explodes.
Or Tanya.
So Tanya and Theris are deceased.
Tanya's down.
And Tanya's down. Alright, that brings us to Tanya. Did you already have a turn, or is it now just your turn?
I was the one that killed them all.
Oh, correct. Okay, so it was your turn. This one's going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Going to take a swing at Baynor. The 23 takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Second attack. A miss. That is dead. Elemental already went. Airbus. Gonna look over at you, kid. Gonna bend. He's gonna spend a second level spell slot. Drop a healing spirit. Right there. He heals. He's just gonna hang out there. Feature 4 runs up on you, Gronkum.
That'll be the last mistake it ever makes.
You watch it begins to shake and eject spores. You and the elemental have to make con saves. Probably will be
Is it
fine.
worth mentioning? I don't think the elemental breathes.
They both failed. I think you'll be immune anyways.
Hold on.
You
I
stay.
I do have inspiration. I would like to re-roll that, please.
All right, go ahead and just re-roll one. All
Oh,
right.
That's a very different roll.
Is the earth elemental can't be poisoned, I'm assuming?
That is correct.
But it's not immune to
cannot be
poison
poisoned.
damage.
Let me double.
Nope.
check. No, it has damage resistance poison, but is not immune to poison.
No, it doesn't have resistance. It's acid, not poison. So it takes 10 points of damage, but doesn't get poisoned.
I got. We are looking at two different ones.
I'm looking at your earthy elemental. Damage resistance is lightning, thunder for air, piercing, slashing for earth, and acid for water. Hold on. Oh, nope, that's not right. We will pause here. At the end of the round, though, after said explosions, you hear a roar coming from down the hall.
that's nice.
As you see, where's a good one? Come around the corner and roar.
Rock'em roars back.
And we'll pick up there next week.
It's not red, so Ari can actually hurt.
It's green.
Before
Actually,
we do the
yeah.
part here,
Grok, roll an investigation check or a perception check too up front.
That's on it.
A what check?
Perception. There's some strange growths on this dragon.
it's a spore dragon.
I'm gonna play this thing so hard.
Out of curiosity, Nobel, the three fungus creatures that exploded, did they explode with like a goopy
poison or just a noxious gas or a spore cloud? Like what
It
substance
was
did they
noxious
explode
gas.
all over us?
It's kind of a
Okay.
little bit of goo and gas.
Okay, the important question: are we covered in goo?
You're covered in goo for sure. You're less covered in goo.
I blocked you.
Tanya is just like if you dumped a bucket of paint on someone covered in goo. Arborist is probably pretty bad, and Max is probably pretty bad too.
Got it.
So yeah, so a pause there, and next week you can deal with the dragon while you wait to get to the beholder. You don't really discern the age
I
of
see
the
why.
dragon, but Leah, you've never actually seen a dragon before, I don't think.
Probably not.
Don't worry, Satesha's seen a few.
I think this is our 5th dragon we've seen.
So let's think about this. So
We saw in draconic form. I will mention that as well.
you've seen the 3 red dragons
Sixth, I
that you killed. You saw the big red dragon, and then you saw Allie.
Sixth.
Yeah, so this is the 6th one. Well, actually, if you want to get technical, you've seen visions of even more dragons than that. But in person, 6.
Also, no, Bill, I see where I was getting confused with the elemental. Apparently, in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, they changed it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, not only, first of all, and I call shenanigans on this, did they remove it from the sorcerer list.
Oh.
They kept it in the wizard list, but removed it from the sorcerer list. But they upped its AC a little bit, I think upped its HP. They changed its damage resistance to poison.
I still like the original Earth Elemental better. Those things are
I think
fun.
the original one is just,
You have less control over it.
I think the other one is.
The original Earth Elemental is like 19 AC. It's beefy. That's what Gronkum fought one of those during the Dark Elf fight and was barely able to bring it down. That actually is what took most of his action economy away.
Well, these, of course, aren't elementals. They're elemental
Low level
spirits.
spell though, too, right?
4th level, so
As opposed
mid-range,
to
relatively.
One, I forget what another ones were. They're like 5th or 6th or something.
But yeah, I think this elemental spirit is also better than the one in Tasha's. Because Tasha's, it
probably
just
this
has
one's
damage
probably UA.
resistance to poison.
Yeah, I didn't get Tasha's on
Probably.
this one yet. I have the book, I just didn't get the mod yet. That's why.
Mhm.
But yeah, I actually got to
I
pick that
feel
up.
like, man, I feel like Tasha's is just nerfing everything.
I think they're trying to balance it, and the best part is they kind of make a bunch of stuff optional, anyways. But
Well, I mean,
cool stuff
everything is optional at DM discretion.
sure. It's fun to also try new things from time to time too, because there's certain things. Because like even Theresen noted, even just changing up the combat rules from time to time can be decently fun in the right environments.
Oh, I change shit all the time for my home players because they all know everything. So it's like, to get anything new, I have to change the monsters up.
I have a new type of combat I was going to try it on you guys too, but you guys went down a different path. Don't worry. You'll get your chance, people. You'll get your chance. I wanted to try a different thing out. So believe me, we'll get there in some form or fashion, but not yet. We'll let you not worry about being hit by eyeball beams for a few minutes.